Look into my eyes and see the future unfolding. Hardest pick of 2023, I don't care. This goes hard. You know what, people? This right here is what got me excited about the match. And as cool as it was, I gotta be honest, it could have been even better. And yes, people, I know. Vladimir Kozlov is in Impact Wrestling now. WWE, AEW, be afraid! The ratings mover is back. Welcome back to another Greatness of Wrestling subreddit video. Over 25k members. It keeps growing. Oh, it keeps growing. As always, the Great One, welcome back to the channel. If you want more of these videos, make sure to subscribe if you already didn't, like, and click that notification bell. Grow your Shmekalisevich to the moon. Who would you prefer to return at Survivor Series, CM Punk or Randy Orton? Man, it's like, what do you prefer, water or air? Man, Randy Orton's return is kind of a given at this point. We all know he's coming back. But CM Punk returning to the WWE at Survivor Series in Chicago? I would pick that, but then again, we might get John Cena at Survivor Series, and him teaming up with Randy Orton, man, I would mark out. So to answer your question, I pick both. Yes, I changed the rules. What's your thoughts on this match possibly happening? Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio at Crown Jewel, WWE United States Championship. Okay, let me give you a backstory. Logan Paul embarrassed this dude in boxing, and he knew that he's about to lose, so he started doing some MMA shit. After the match, Logan Paul challenged Rey Mysterio to a United States Championship match, and Rey actually responded. At the Great One, can you read this in your Rey Mysterio voice? Nah, man, come on. I'm not gonna.
Did Logan Paul just call me out? I'm not hard to find, homie. Every Friday night on SmackDown. Booyaka.
I think it's a great idea, and as a matter of fact, I wouldn't be mad if Logan Paul actually won the championship. I may not be the biggest fan of Logan Paul personally, but he's really good in the WWE. And the problem is, he's really good in that ring, but he keeps losing, so, you know, him as the United States champion before WrestleMania, appearing in more pay-per-views, I wouldn't be angry about that. If Randy comes back like this, it's over. At this point, I don't care, as long as he comes back. But you see, people, right now, Triple H is in control. So, Hunter, about that time I kissed Stephanie, some explanation will need to be done. Just one heel turn would be so legendary. I've already talked about this. Obviously, that would be great. One of the greatest wrestling moments of all time. But, well, first of all, he's coming back to Hollywood. It ain't happening. But what would be the explanation? For 30 years, I talked about hustle, loyalty, and respect. Well, fuck that. Wrestlers that deserve to be pushed. Chelsea Green. She kinda already is. Not everyone is going to be a main eventer. She's doing a great job. Montez Ford. Oh, it's coming. Chad Gable. He's kinda losing momentum right now, but I still believe we need one more Chad Gable versus Gunter match. SmackDown GM, WWE Raw GM. Yeah, I talked about this already. I'm so happy WWE finally brought back general managers. The draft is going to make much more sense. Survivor Series is going to make much more sense. Everyone's trying to be a smartass in the wrestling community. It's a washed up concept. It doesn't make sense. We all know who's booking this show. Buddy, everything about wrestling is a work. How is that any different? At least now we have a person who says, yes, I made that match official, and will avoid segments with Adam Pearce calling people to make the match official. Who would win in a roast battle, MJF or John Cena? Man, I don't know. I think MJF's material would be a lot less PG and obviously would create a lot of viral moments. At the end of the day, though, calm John Cena can destroy you with a couple of words. He would call him a kid or something, you know, that's all he needs. Finally, something we can all agree on. Tony Khan tweets, AEW fan, WWE fan. Yes, recently Tony Khan made a lot of terrible tweets. And here's the thing. It's stupid. It's really stupid, unprofessional. On one hand, I do like it though. It's really entertaining. I don't know which arc Tony Khan is in. You know, it seems like he's about to turn into a supervillain. But Tony, buddy, you need a break. Being a booker ain't easy, it seems. I don't trust Meltzer. He's a scammer. The truth will be revealed soon enough. Just be patient. Oh yes, Dave Meltzer claims that WWE declined CM Punk's offer to return to the WWE. But honestly, people, it seems like something that WWE would do on purpose. You know, feeding Dave Meltzer false information. And Dave Meltzer was always negative towards CM Punk. I believe CM Punk will be back. We've seen a lot of references on Monday Night Raw, which is a video I'm going to make. I always forget because the story keeps changing and I'm like, I'm gonna, wait till I make the video. But I truly believe he will be back. I know a lot of things can be taken out of context when it comes to Corey Graves making, references to CM Punk. You can say, well, other people said it. Maybe it's a movie reference. Maybe it's Dusty's reference. Whatever the case may be. But the fact that it always happens during Seth Rollins promos, matches, or whatever, I don't know, man. It's really sus. What am I even supposed to see here? Oh, that's Raquel's makeup right here. Honestly, it looks like a cool attire. Am I the only one who thinks Solo is horrible at selling? Well, first of all, I do think he's a great wrestler. I enjoy his matches. I think he offers something different in the WWE. But now that you said it, I'm gonna have to check because I didn't notice that. Someone who makes WWE reviews, so, yeah, we'll see. What do you think about his renaming? By the way, his new name is tribute to his sisters. I'm Nobody's Junior, and from this day forward, I am gonna take on the last name of the real man who raised me. The real father figure in my life, and his name was King. And now so is mine. Lexis King, Brian Pillman Jr. Well, first of all, we saw his debut on NXT, and I really liked the presentation. What I like about it the most is the fact that, yes, they changed his name, but there is a reason. It's not like he's a completely different person. It's not like WWE are trying to pretend that he's not Brian Pillman's son. Brian Pillman is one of the most iconic wrestling personalities, and being called Brian Pillman Jr., I don't know about that. We saw that with Ted DiBiase Jr. Big shoes to fill. Poor Tony can't catch a break. That's the tweet I was talking about. This week, 2 active decades-long rating streaks from 2 great legends were ended with all due respect. Until this week's head-to-head AEW on TBS versus WWE on USA, neither John Cena nor Undertaker had ever been on a WWE show with under 1 million total viewers plus under 400k in demo. My man is scoping hard. I literally thought this is a parody account. I had to double check. Yes, you won against me in WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, but you kept running around and spamming moves. It doesn't count. We both lost. I lost the match. You lost your pride. It's funny because Tony Khan keeps making these horrible tweets, eventually hurting his credibility, making it all about himself, and all he needed to do was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just keep booking your shows. That's it. Now everyone is making fun of you, Tony. You poor boy. The legend himself is an Impact Wrestling. Pop the champagne, ladies and gentlemen. Vladimir Kozlov, yeah, принести беболь. He's back, the needle mover. Honestly, I never thought we'd see him back in pro wrestling. Thank God, Endeavor has handed creative control exclusively in Triple H's hands. I talked about that, and I'm so happy. And by watching recent episodes of Monday Night Raw, you can actually tell. And now people won't have to ever possibly, hopefully, mention Vince McMahon again when we have a bad WWE booking decision. Now Triple H has to take all the blame. But I'm feeling optimistic, honestly. NXT won the night. The numbers are in. Honestly, that was expected. Cody was advertised. Cena was advertised. A possible The Undertaker appearance. And I gotta be honest, the show was actually pretty decent. It got me to watch NXT, so it was obvious that NXT is going to win, and now people are saying, how dare they use The Undertaker, Cody, and all these talent just to beat AEW? How dare you? Look, y'all complain that WWE are not treating NXT like competition. Once they kinda do, you're still angry. Are you literally mad that WWE used their own talent on their own show? I don't get it. Now, it's not that it's really important, but what's also worth mentioning is that AEW decided to air Dynamite during NXT's night. CM Punk tried to return to WWE, but they said, no chance in hell. I'm not buying it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not buying it. I do believe he's coming back. All the teases from WWE, from CM Punk himself. I think they're working the journalists. I really believe so. Not that WWE really needs CM Punk right now, but when you even hear guys like Shawn Michaels talking about how much he would like to see CM Punk on NXT, which is not happening, but still, I think we will see CM Punk in the WWE. But anyway, people, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. As always, make sure to click that like button, subscribe if you already didn't, click that notification bell to get my videos early, and as always, yeah boy, the great one, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.